All right, I'll call the French Creek Council of Government meeting to order. First on the agenda is any public comment. Seeing that we have no public here, we'll go through that. First order of business under the administrative matters is we need a motion to approve the minutes from the July 17th, 2025 meeting. The minutes are included in your meeting packet.
I'll move to approve the minutes.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same thing. Hearing none, motion carries. Next action on the agenda is motion to approve the treasurer's report, which is enclosed in your meeting packet.
I'll make the motion as it's presented to us here.
Now we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on that? All right, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same thing. Motion carries. Next action is to approve the 2026 budget, which is enclosed in your packet. Take a motion on that.
I'll move to approve that budget.
I have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion on that budget? All right. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same thing. Motion carries. Next is a motion to advertise the 2026 meeting schedule with the dates. It's enclosed in your packet.
I will say just, I was using a calendar that didn't start with Sunday, it started with Monday.
Oh,
So these dates are one off. So
Okay.
I do have a corrected sheet that we'll put in the packet. And
Yeah.
because they're for next year,
Yep.
I didn't feel the need to send a whole new email out.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
I'll make the motion to accept that as presented with the corrections to come.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion on that? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same thing. Motion carries. And then the final thing for the administrative is we need a motion to authorize the administrative secretary to send the delegate selection letters in December.
I move to have those delegate selection letters sent in December.
All right, that's a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any more discussion on that? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, same thing. Motion carries. All right. I guess Joel's going to talk a little bit about the Crawford County Outdoor Recreation Committee and the stakeholder meeting information.
Just to kind of give a little bit of background, the county comp plan, the Inspire comp plan that was adopted, one of their bullet points, I guess, was to look at recreation throughout the whole county, because you have a lot of different municipalities doing different things, the county's doing different things, grant money, we're all kind of applying for the same things. So this recreation committee was set up, and I sit on it as a representative from the county township association. So to try and get the word out to the county association, there's also a borough representative and some different municipal, the city of Meadville has a representative. So they are looking for input from people. So I went ahead and sent an email out to all the COG members. And next week when we have our county association, I'm also going to give the input, and just to see what people think. Because now, if you're interested in recreation or you want to see like a countywide position for it, if you want to do nothing, if you want to leave everything alone, let municipalities, kind of do it on their own, or if you want to work with, there was even talk about maybe the COG being kind of the liaison or people to do it, but we're a volunteer-based organization and we're not going to take on, I don't think, because I would end up doing some of the work, and, to do it countywide would be a little bit more than the COG has always been responsible for. But that being said, there's different options. They're having a stakeholder meeting,
When is that?
October, and I
Next
sent kind of
Tuesday.
October 21st, and it starts at 6 o'clock to 7:30. So anybody who is interested can go, even, public, but they like the stakeholders, somebody, like whether you're a representative of the MARC or a municipal representative or something, that's being held down at the Active Aging Company, the senior center. So from 6 to 7:30, And there is also a survey available online that they're requesting people take. So even if you want, and it's very simple, do you think it should be like a countywide program or, a funded position or not? And there's pros and cons from both sides. Recreation has its own funding stream in the state, so there are good reasons, to foresee some of that. But that being said, there are other municipalities that maybe can't fund things, and, so what's one more position or one more, funds that have to be put out. So that being said.
Because the only way I knew about that is because you said that sent the survey. Like,
Oh.
Ralph, did you know about, like?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking,
I got
I'm wondering
something.
how, like, the city didn't.
Well,
the
I
city
will
didn't
tell
do
you.
anything to like say, hey, because it's important, I think, and like you think about outlying, like Linesville, I just think there's so much stuff that could be happening there, and I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of entities that are already involved, and it's actually kind of good that the county, this committee,
Yeah.
has some sustainable forest people on it. They have some representatives from different areas of the
Yeah.
county. So that being said, they all come with kind of their own, experiences and good points. But that being said, it's all in, DCNR is paying for the planning for this. The grant money is coming through DCNR to see what kind of a plan should even happen in the county.
Yeah.
But now they will only fund a position, there's portions, grant monies, but those you have to apply for. So that's where there's a lot more involved that
Yeah.
people should really learn about. And that's what the county has tried to get, information out, and that's
Yeah,
why
that's
they're
what I
asking for us to
Yeah.
do it. It did go to every secretary and
Okay, you
every
guys
people
disseminate
in.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just check and make sure it's on
Yeah.
the city site.
But that's why I sent it, so you
Yeah.
can go ahead and click on the survey. They're looking for as many responses as they can get, because now's the time to provide your input instead of after the fact.
Yeah.
So do it now, whether you want to see something happen or not, now's your time to speak up.
Do you know if the MARC is doing anything to disseminate that information? I'm just curious, because you, being on the board. and-
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay,
Nope.
I'm just trying to think of
Yep.
ways that we could get that survey out.
Yeah, and that's where
Yeah.
you can provide it even to other people that you want to.
Yeah.
Everybody can, anybody, like I said, I'm going to be at the Association for the Township Officials. The borough representative is going to be at the borough. And I do know this was sent to Aaron at the MARC also.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Good, yeah, maybe just something where people could go, because, when I got your email, I was thinking, well, this is great, that would be nice to get feedback, because we all we recreate here.
yeah, they hadn't had very much of a response yet, so,
Is there a
It's-
deadline?
Yeah, October 31st. They're going to
Okay.
leave it open until the end of October. So hopefully, with the stakeholder meeting, and if you want to provide this to anybody, you can, but after the meeting, maybe more people will
Yeah.
be in the know or take the survey. So that's their hope.
Yeah, that would be.
And you can always call the county, Samantha Travis and Zach Norwood for, now you can certainly talk with them and see, what their thoughts are too.
Yeah, good.
All right, that sums that up. We did have on the agenda to discuss COG bylaws, future plans, and the direction of the French Creek COG, with further discussion to be continued at the next meeting. We'll just kind of postpone that till the next meeting to kind of have a little bigger crowd at this point. And part of the reason for this discussion is due to kind of the sagging attendance of the meetings and just to kind of get a better direction of what we want to do. So we'll move on from there. Is there any other business to come before the COG today? All right, seeing that, our next meeting is scheduled for January 16th, 2026, and it'll be at the Westmead Township Building. And at this point, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Unless you want to do it at Vernon or go somewhere else. I just put Westmead for,
We can leave it here. I like to travel.
it's up to you, I mean,
I don't get onto this side of town that often.
Oh, I'll move to adjourn the
We have
meeting.
a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries, meeting adjourned.